take a typical trader who's operating out of the four fears. You've got support, you've got resistance, you've got a nice trading range. The market's coming down to support. Okay. Now, a typical trader operating out of those four fears, the fear of being wrong, the fear of losing money, missing out, you know, depending on the intensity of these fears in a given moment, you might have a hard time putting that trade on, right? He's got a viable pattern. You know, all that happened here is that when the market had an imbalance in conviction, remember all price movements are a result of an imbalance in conviction. The markets came down to this point right here. There wasn't one person in the world, not one, I'm going to say this, not one person that would offer, that would take out the bids to offer this market one tick lower than this price right. Not one. And then all of a sudden there's an imbalance in conviction where there are more buy orders and sell orders that drive the price up to here. The same thing happens, drive the price down to here. Same thing happens here, here. Now it's coming back down. Now, from my perspective, I'm looking at it like this. How much room do I have to give the market to tell me that the people who bought here and the people who bought here are going to come back into the market and do it again? Because right now there's an imbalance in conviction on the sell side. That means that enough orders, buy orders, have to come into the market to absorb all the offers, to absorb all those offers with enough left over to create upside movement. Do I have any way of knowing whether or not they're going to come in? No, I don't. But the odds are in my favor. At least I hope they are. In any case, I'm willing to risk a certain amount of distance from my entry point to find out. That's all it means to me. If they don't come in, it means, you know what? The guys that bought here and bought here might be out to lunch. And that happens. I'm not kidding you. I know that for a fact. I've experienced it.
All right. What's up, guys? Gonna be going through about 20 charts. So let's get started. ACAD, we got this distribution up here, and then it looks like we were forming an accumulation. So really just gonna be waiting on either a spring or a sign of strength. If we do distribute right here, I might be willing to try and hedge something. Yeah, so if we distribute right here, I might be willing to try and hedge. So we'll see what happens. AJ, still looking for this buy, but looks like it might be trying to distribute into this field area. We got a buying climax, automatic rally. Well, I guess this will be our buying climax, automatic rally, second test. No sign of weakness, and we got an up thrust. And so we're either waiting on a UTAB or a sign of weakness. Go ahead and mark that up. All right. AN. Not really feeling price action right now. Looks like we did get a it's a type 6 right here. And then we got a type 4. Oh, yeah. Type 6 to a type 4. Not even trying to be too complicated, but I'm looking for this to be a higher time frame distribution. So we'll see how this goes. If this does continue to go down, I'll start looking for accumulations anywhere in here. But yeah. AU looking for a buy right down here. As you can see, it's pretty far up there. Here we got a distribution we can try to hedge off of. Say less. No distro. So we'll just be patient. Cat Chef. It looks like we just broke above that high right there. So I'm gonna be looking to find this area, and then we got an extreme mark over here. Or not the high, but it broke order flow. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, so ignore this. I'm looking for a distribution. Looks like we may have gotten one. Up here. Let's see. Let's see two drives though. So same thing, just gonna be patient. Like I said, I want to buy from down here, or begin accumulation in here. I might be willing to take that. Which it's a nice schematic. Chef JPY. I was looking to sell off of this UTAD right here, but just to follow order flow, I might hedge a buy because we did get an accumulation schematic down here. Dang. I was looking for a candle right here. This be accumulation. Maybe we can try to catch something on that. There we go. Almost there. So it looks like that 112 is going to be it. So from the 80%, we're looking at about an 8 pip stop to that high. It would be a 13-1. Yep. Finish out that real quick. E. Looks like we got a lower time frame accumulation in here. We did break some order flow, but we are compressing, so I'm feeling like we might tap into this redistribution right here and continue coming down. So if we do get a clean distribution right here, I might try to enter off of that. GU. Let's check it out. A lot of hedge opportunities that I'm trying to find right now. Got a lot of accumulations that I'm trying to buy off of. No schematic yet, so just going to continue to be patient. UCAB, looking to buy from down here, but until it gets down there, I do want to try and sell off of distribution if I can. Looks like we might be getting something here. So we might be getting a schematic right here. So we'll see how this plays out. Let's send this real quick. I'll send it to the other one too. Send it to the other chat too after the call. But yeah, that's UCAD. We're waiting on that schematic for now. EuroCAD. I marked up this buy right here. See if we can get this accumulation. See if we can get a tap in. Trying to buy off that 153 minute. The reason I chose this reaccumulation was because this was the accumulation that pushed it up to make a new high. And then there was just a whole lot of liquidity right here. So I figured we might get a sweep and take off. This is a 9.7 pip stop. Looking at a 21-1 if we're able to reach this high. So that'd be pretty cool. Let's save this one as well. GCAD. I just want to see it come down here and accumulate. Other than that, not really interested in trading this price action. NCAD. This is a pretty aggressive buy, but one second. But I'm trying to take a risk. So we got a type 5 accumulation here in the spring. So I'm kind of just trying to see if I can tap into this 210 minute, the 80% lines up with the 43 and the 41. But as you can see, the 50% has been mitigated. So if we do take off, that would be why. Euro AUD. We got this distribution here. Finally got our sign of weakness. But if we do accumulate about right where it's at, I'll be looking for a buy. Maybe we can hedge a buy into that sell. Let's see how this schematic plays out. Then get a sign of strength. Euro chef. I want to see this come up a little bit higher and distribute. Looks like it might have distributed already. Yeah, so we did get a type 2. So I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather just wait than try to force a sell on this, but yeah, we'll just be patient. Yen. So it hasn't completely blown through this area yet. We'll see if we're getting a schematic. So it does look like we are starting to form a schematic because we did get a lot of compression. Now it's starting to go sideways. So see what we get here. Yeah, sure. I like it. And so yeah, gonna be waiting on this schematic. Let's see how it plays out. G chef. Looks like we finally broke that high. And as you can see, we got a type 5 accumulation here, 4 hour. So all we need is a sign of strength. But realistically, if you come down and accumulate in any of these areas, that would be really nice. GJ. Looks like we might be distributing. But just too much sideways price right now. Don't really know what's going on. gonna be patient. See if we can get a UTAB maybe or a UTAB. So if we can get a UTAB or a sign of weakness. Lastly, a chef. So it looks like we got this fractal type 2 inside of this the schematic so far, but we still could get a spring here. So I guess let's technically we did get our spring because let's trade it to 50%. This would be our spring. So yeah, now we can look for an entry right here. In this area. Yeah. The accumulation anywhere here. Perfect. Where it go? Bitcoin. Accumulation. Let's check it out. For accumulation about right where it's at. Yeah, I like that. So if we're looking to buy some Bitcoin, might not get too much better than about where it's at right now. Maybe come down to 32, 310. So the 19-minute. 1 to 25 minutes. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, so if we can get into that 50% area or that 80%, that would be golden. That's what we're looking at on Bitcoin. Yeah, that's it. You guys got anything else you want me to look at?
That was all for me, bro. We could run through some crypto tomorrow if you're down.
Yep. All right, y'all. Have a good night. We'll go eat me some dinner.